Now, the students, let us discuss about a very important question. Briefly explain the properties of indifference curve. Properties or features of indifference curve. Before going to know the properties, we should know what is indifference curve. I told you that indifference curve analysis is an improvement over the Marshallian utility analysis. In Marshallian utility analysis, we measure the utilities in cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. That has been criticized by GRX and RJD Allen. As I told you that it is an improvement over Marshallian utility analysis. Let us understand what is indifference curve. Indifference curve is a graphical representation of different combinations of two goods which yield the same level of satisfaction. Since all these combinations yield the same level of satisfaction, the consumer is indifferent. That is why this curve is called indifference curve. I will repeat it again. It is the locus of all combinations of two goods which yield the same level of satisfaction. Since these combinations yield the same level of satisfaction, the consumer finds no difference. That's why this curve is called indifference curve. Indifference curve has got many properties, but as far as the NCERT syllabus, only three are important. Let us know these three important properties or features of indifference curve. The first one is the IC curve, the IC indifference curve slopes downwards. So this is the indifference curve. It slopes downwards from left to right. Say for example, the consumer is consuming this much of X2 and this much of X1, and this is the point, a combination. And suppose if he reduces X2, he increases X1. It means when he wants to have more of X1, he has to forego X2. He has to sacrifice X2. And this is point A and this is point B. Point A and point B give the same level of satisfaction, but there will be change in the quantity of commodities used. So here more of X2 and here more of X1. So this is because of the application of the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution, that is MRS. What is MRS? It is the rate at which one commodity is substituted for another commodity. See, X2 is substituted for X1 commodity. That shows marginal rate of substitution. So it is diminishing marginal rate of substitution, DMRS, diminishing marginal rate of substitution. Diminishing marginal rate of substitution means when you increase the consumption of one commodity, you will have to reduce the consumption of another commodity. You can understand this with the help of one table. Say there are combinations. Combination A, that is X1 1, X2 15, and MRS is B 2 11, MRS is 4, C 3, 8, it is 3, D 4, six, 2, E 5, it is 1, sorry, 5. What does this table indicate? And there are 5 combinations of two goods, that is X1 and X2. This combination, that is the consumer uses 1 of X1 and 15 of X2. He increases X1. When he increases X1, he has to sacrifice 4 of X2. So again, in the combination C, he increases another one. So he has to sacrifice 3 of it. Like that, MRS goes on falling. So why does indifference curve slope downwards? It is because of the application of the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. That's MRS. That's why the indifference curve slopes downwards. The second property or the feature of indifference curve is number 1. So number 2, second property, the higher IC gives higher